My husband and I took our 3 very small children to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party at the Magic Kingdom from 7 p.m. until midnight, and here's our overly honest review of this event as parents. Just for reference, we have a 5-year-old on the spectrum, a 2-year-old little girl, and an 8-month-old baby. We have annual passes, so we do get a $10 discount per ticket. We did not need one for our 2-year-old or our baby, which means we just had to buy a ticket for myself, my husband, and our 5-year-old, which was $329. But those under 3 do get a trick-or-treat bag, and even the baby got one, so John got to trick-or-treat for James. With the ticket, you can get in as soon as 4 p.m., but since we're here all the time, that didn't matter to us. The party starts at 7, so we got there at 6:45 and headed straight to the castle. We were dressed as Donald, Daisy, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and there were some photos I wanted to get before the party started. Right at 7 p.m., everything starts. We got a surprise visit from Powerline Max, but I will say this one was pretty loud, so we were not there long. Right away, we did our first treat stop. We got some candy, and this is when the kids learned, okay, maybe this is going to be a fun night. I also want to say that the cast members were so sweet, so if you do have a child who is nonverbal or who doesn't speak, it is not a big deal with the candy. We headed into Pecos real quick because there was a guava slush I wanted to try, which ended up being so good. The kids opened their first piece of candy as well. Next up, we really wanted to try the corn dog, and I will say, please mobile order this. The line was very long. Notice that the majority of the lines were for the food before 9 p.m., but mobile ordering is open. So we all know that they have the Boo to You parade at 8:15, and this was something that we did not know if we were going to be able to do. We prepared in every way we could. We watched this on YouTube for weeks prior to coming, and I am so thankful that we did that. Both the kids ended up loving this parade, and I will say that the characters in the parade do not interact with the guests on the side, which ended up working out for our benefit. And because of that, I would also say you don't need a front row seat for this parade as long as you can see. We watched it in Frontierland, which is where the parade steps off, so it came out right at 8:15, and it was also less crowded over here. I don't know if it was the parade or all the candy, but our kids got a lot of energy after this, and now they were officially so excited to spend the night here. As far as trick-or-treating went, there were not long lines, but you will be walking a lot because the lines are zigzagged in case a lot of people come. Every time after we got our candy, the kids had to stop and look what they got. It was so cute, and they were having so much fun with this. We did go into the treat stop in Fairy Tale Hall. We did not know villains were going to be there. It was fun for adults, but slightly terrifying to small children. I wanted to try the spicy spring roll at Friar's Nook. It was okay. It was very greasy. Both John and I thought it tasted like pizza. While we ate those, the kids probably ate way too much candy. It is now 9:30 and everybody has a lot of energy. Our whole game plan of the night was just to go with the flow and do things that we enjoy doing as a family. Our kids get a little nervous trying new things, so we just wanted to make sure that they had fun this night. We were on a mission to find as much candy as we could, so we headed over to Storybook Circus where we got a magical moment instead. The cast members saw we had Huey, Dewey, and Louie with us, and they said we had to say hi to Donald and Daisy, which we did, and they were so cute and so fun. This was one of the most memorable character experiences we had ever had, and we were in there for fireworks, which worked out for our benefit. It is now 10:30. Our kids are going strong, so we decided to do the teacup since there is the Halloween overlay, and it was so fun between the music and the lights. There was another drink I wanted to try, which was the Ubi green tea slush at Cosmic Rays, and I don't know what I was thinking. This was not good. A cast member overheard JW asking about the witch's fingers, and she actually brought one over to him, which was so sweet, and this ended up being so fun and so good. By this time, it is 10:45. Our little ducks are definitely fading, but they still want to go trick-or-treating. They are very determined for all the candy. Overall, John and I were really impressed with the crowds and the lines. This was a sold-out event, but it did not feel overcrowded. We also got so much candy. We ended up getting 21 pounds. I think this will definitely last us all year. Now, there were 2 things we did not even attempt, which was the stage show and the fireworks. I would say that the party itself is a little overstimulating between the music, the lights, and all the fog. They did so good with the parade, and they were loving the party, so we didn't want to ruin that or push them. It is now 11:50. We have 10 minutes left of the night, so we got some ice cold drinks, and we wanted to try the Minnie's hat, which ended up being the best thing we ate the entire night. And at this point, our kids are done. They are tapped out. They made it until midnight. We had a fantastic time together. This ended up being such a fun night. I'm so glad we came, and I can't wait to come back next year.